Welcome back to Houston Newsmakers, where it's a pleasure to welcome once again Donna Cole, President and CEO of Cole Chemical and Distribution. Always good to see you.
Same here.
Thank you for coming in. Hey, before we get to the real reason why we're here, talk about Cole Chemical. How did that start? Because you that's your baby, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been 41 years. It's hard to believe, but I've been in business 41 years. Large corporations wanted me to start my own business so they could buy chemicals from a minority and a woman-owned business to meet their government contracting goals. So I was very blessed. Yeah, still am.
And so, but you were working with a company, and then you just rolled off and started your own.
They asked me to start my own company so I could become certified as a 100% woman-owned, controlled, managed company.
That's amazing. When you say that you're in business for that long, that says a lot about the quality of the business, because there are a lot of companies that have made it for 40 years. So
well,
you must be doing something
right.
Pay
attention to trends.
Right.
And how do you position your company so that when things happen, you're in the right place at the right time?
Okay, so I get all of that. It's wonderful. You're doing great things in the business world. But now, on the other side, I was quite surprised to see that you're now the executive producer of a musical production, but I was less surprised when I saw what the production is. What is it, and why have you taken this production on?
It's about a strong woman and supportive men, right, in her life, and that, you know, we need to tell more stories like that, strong stories about supportive men and women, and how we can inspire others and help motivate people to do good things.
Pantheon Production, that was something that was set up specifically to do that sort of thing, wasn't it?
Yes, so for film, and then we got into theater, so we've done a play now, and now we're into doing a musical.
When did that come up? That you would, because I've never known that was a part of who you are.
No, you know, I mentor a lot of people. And so you can only do so many people, right?
That's true.
But if I can invest some time into a movie or a play and tell a great story to inspire others, then I could mentor millions at a time instead of 10, 20 people.
So through this production, through a movie, that's what happened. So what is it about this production that touched your heart that said, okay, I want to do this?
Okay, God sent me a message. Is that not unreal? So
I believe it.
So you know how they're painting these electrical boxes around the city and they're just beautiful? The one at the corner of my street is Bluebonnets. And so this story is a legend about the Texas Bluebonnets. And it was a nun who came to visit Humanos Indians in West Texas, and they said the last time she came to visit, wherever her blue cape touched the ground, bluebonnets grew. Right?
Wow.
And I remembered that story because this nun was cloistered in Spain, so when she meditated, she could actually levitate, but then she could bilocate. So even though she was behind bars in Spain, she was coming to West Texas converting Humanos Indians, right, to the way of God and Christianity. So what a beautiful story. So I'm in the back of an Uber going to the airport, and I look over it and I see that box painted with bluebonnets, and I go, oh my God, I got it. I'll do this, but you know, you have to help me. You have to put the right people in my path. And so that's why I'm here today.
That is a wonderful story. So how has that changed the way you think about whatever limitations you may have, or how other people may have limitations? This is one of those stories that kind of lets you know that the limitations you have are ones that maybe you self-perceive.
Oh, totally self-perceived. And so, you know, she had such faith, but she also had a confessor that she was telling that she was levitating and bilocating, and he went and told the bishop, and so they did 2 Spanish Inquisitions. So you talk about challenges in life, so it's not always easy. So she overcame 2 Spanish Inquisitions. You know they wanted to burn her at the stake, but they made her burn her books that she wrote. And these books, she said the Virgin Mary came through her. They're her words, not Sister Maria's words.
Right. So what is the name of the production?
So the name of the production is Lady of Agreda, because she was from Agreda, Spain, and they exhumed her body several years back. She died in her 40s. She never, her body is incorrupted. So she's laying in a glass case in her church in Spain. Is that amazing?
And this production, you came about, how do you get the people together? Who does that? Do you delegate how that works?
Yeah, people came into my life. You know, I met a lady through doing Pipeline for the Sciences here in Houston for kids, underprivileged kids. I think we did a show on it. And she moved to San Angelo, and she invited me out there 5 years ago to speak to the chamber about women in business. And lo and behold, I meet this lady who has this story that she tells me. She says, I'd love to produce it. I forgot all about it, right, until that Uber ride.
Well, now it's ready to happen. It's going to be happening in March, so we have a little time. March 12th through April 5th, so it's a good little run. Queensbury Theater, City Center. And if you want information about this, you can contact, go to the website, Lady of Agreda, or Agreda, or however you want to pronounce it, agreda.com. So take that pronunciation and go for it and go to that website and find out. So, and you say you're going to have some discount tickets to somewhere.
We are. 10 or more, we're going to give $10 off per person, or if you're a senior, $10, or if you're a student, $10. So
good deal.
We want everybody to come and see this and be inspired.
So a movie, now a production, what's next?
I hope this goes global. She's up for sainthood.
Okay.
So hopefully that will give her enough notoriety that the Pope will say,
we'll
she
see.
needs to be a saint. She created miracles.
That'll be great. Thank you, Donna. Good to see you as always.
Thank you.
Good luck on that production.
Yeah.